The lies of Donald Trump Jr. may have finally caught up to him this week after a judge ruled that he could be held accountable, in fact, held liable for the lies that he has told. This one was actually with regard to one specific lie that Jr. tweeted out in the year 2018. And that lie was that former Massey Energy CEO Don Blankenship, who was running for a Senate seat as a member of the Constitution Party in the state of West Virginia, Jr. tweeted out that Blankenship was a felon. This is not true. Blankenship had, in fact, served a year in prison for a misdemeanor of conspiracy to basically hide safety problems with Massey Energy from regulators. And of course, as we all know, the Upper Big Branch mine explosion that killed 29 miners was owned by Massey Energy. And that's where these charges came from. They were alleged, that Blankenship and others within the company had conspired to conceal the safety problems. Misdemeanor charge, convicted, year in jail, but not a felony. Therefore, by definition, Don Blankenship was not a felon. And on Wednesday of this week, a judge ruled, you called him a felon. The defamation suit that Blankenship has filed against you is going to move forward. I'm not going to dismiss it, which is what Junior's lawyers had been trying to make happen. And here's why. Let me read part of the judge's ruling here. To plead actual malice, therefore, a plaintiff must plausibly allege that the defendant published the material with a high degree of awareness that it was likely false. Recklessness may be found where there are obvious reasons to doubt the veracity or accuracy of information. Plaintiff alleges facts in support of the inference that Trump Jr. issued the tweet with knowledge of its falsity. 1. Trump Jr. was involved in high-level discussions about the primary campaign in West Virginia. 2. He made the statements shortly after one such meeting. And 3. The comments were made as part of a string of false comments by sophisticated party operatives. And of course, the judge went on to say that the actual facts were widely available on the internet. So there's no excuse. And not to mention, it was pointed out as well, he was told this was false. People responded to the tweet, told him this was false, linked to the information, but he never issued a correction, never issued a retraction, and he let the false statement stand. Now, don't get me wrong, folks. I am in no way trying to defend Don Blankenship here. Okay, let's get that out of the way right now. Do not like the guy. Would have loved for him to have been convicted of a felony, but I can't change it. I wasn't involved in it. It is what it is. But here's the thing. This is actually a pretty serious legal issue here. I know it's just a simple defamation case, but trust me, over the years over at Ring of Fire, we have, unfortunately, sometimes our emotions have gotten the best of us. And, we've referred to somebody as a criminal. And really, when you do that, when somebody hasn't been convicted of something, you would be shocked at how quickly the letters come in from lawyers telling you that you have to remove this information, retract it, correct it, whatever. And that's happened to us. I know at least one occasion where that happened to us. And we did it. We said, okay, whoops, sorry, we messed up. So this is something that the courts do take seriously. And of course, referring to this man as a felon when he was not in fact a felon from a high-profile person like the president's son absolutely could have helped tank Blankenship's Senate campaign. Of course, I'm sure 29 dead miners probably didn't help him either, but the argument could be made. And even though this is small, it is accountability to a degree. And of course, the case still has to go forward, right? This hasn't even been decided. Donald Trump Jr. has not even lost this case yet. He just lost his lawyer's bid to have it dismissed. But I would like to see some accountability here. The lies from the Trump family are seemingly never ending. And they do it because they've never been punished for it. So even if it's for attacking somebody like Don Blankenship, if it means accountability, at least to a small degree, for a member of the Trump family, I'm all for it.